Hello, 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 hello. I'm here. I'm here. Bomb brew! I went to the bathroom. I'm sorry. Hello. Hi, I'm here. Oh my goodness. That's not right. Wait a second. We're not learning the ribcage anymore. We're learning scapularis. That's not a word, but yeah. Well, hello there. Scapularis, maybe it is a word, I'm not sure. Who cares about me? But I care about anatomy. And if you want to learn anatomy, then I'm here to help you figure it out and maybe not make it as painful. 5 years ago, I learned anatomy through Proko, and I'm here to basically teach you all the stuff that I learned in 5 years. If you want, I'm making it real easy for you. Howdy, 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 it's a Bone Brew! Welcome to White Screen. As is customary, we got to start every single lesson with basically the teacher's course. Go get it. It's great. It's online. You can get the link in the description, or you can watch the free version because we all love free 99 here, which we're going to be watching right now on YouTube. But real quick, super fast, I'm Crystal K. Hey, hey, hey. And occasionally we do anatomy. Sometimes we do fan art on Tuesdays on my other channel over there, as well as lots of things related to helping anatomy, helping you learn anatomy as easy as possible. You can tell I just I haven't talked today. So, I mean, I have, but it was like lizard brain talk. It's not like professional. I'm not professional here. We're here to just have fun and hopefully make anatomy really easy. I am here to provide transcripted notes of all of Proko's lessons that I can provide for you, as well as 3D models, which we're going to be doing today, to basically make drawing easier. We use 3D here to make it easier. So that's what we're going to be doing today, as well as helping myself learn Blender because I want to learn it and I suck at it right now. So here we go. But before anything else, I don't think there's anything else to be said above. Let's get started. So if you want to follow along, I'm watching the Proko shoulder lesson. I will probably be quieter and you can just listen and then come back in like 5-ish minutes and then we're going to get started. So BRB, Proko, take it away in 3, 2, 1.
Previously on Proko, Skelly sees Skella. It's love at first sight. He tries to seduce her with questionable pickup lines. She's not impressed. He gives her a flower. They hug. Skelly gets pregnant. Skella pulls a rib. They sword fight. Stan has bones too. This week there's drama in the Proko house. The new episode starts now.
Marshall, I'm so sorry you had to read that. Marshall, wow, these videos are aging. I'm gonna shut up and enjoy the show.
Hello, my name is Stan Prokopenko. You're watching Proko. We've already studied the spine, pelvis, and rib cage. This lesson on the shoulder girdle will complete the bones of the torso. Pretty soon, we'll be moving on to muscles. Simple structure of the clavicle. Let's begin with the clavicle, because that's where the shoulder begins. A clavicle, in its least foreshortened position, is about 1 cranial unit, more or less, which is about the same length of the sternum, more or less. That's the advantage of having them near each other in the front. They're convenient to compare. But unless we're looking at the chest from the front, one of these is likely to be foreshortened. So we need to think of the clavicles as foreshortenable sticks.
Foreshortenable stick?
What? No, Skelly, they are foreshortenable, meaning they can be foreshortened. But a clavicle is not a straight stick. It has 3 parts, and they are offset like this. In fact, when you put them together, they make the shape of a Cupid's bow. If love is not your thing, the clavicles also look like a pair of bicycle handlebars. And since they wrap around the base of the neck like the collar of a shirt, we call them collarbones. That's the first bone of the shoulder girdle, the clavicle. Simple structure of the scapula.
I want to unpack that
Now let's move on to the dominant bone of the shoulder girdle, the scapula. The scapula is also known as the shoulder blade. We can simplify it as a triangle that's about a cranial unit high and about a cranial unit wide. And when the scapulae are in the neutral anatomical position, they are about a cranial unit apart, more or less. Here's a comparison that may help. The scapula is about the size of a cupped hand, which conveniently matches its concavity to the convexity of the rib cage. The scapula is all one bone, but for artists, it has two distinct sections. The body of the blade is here, mostly deep below the surface, except this medial ridge. The spine of the scapula is almost a bone of its own. It sticks out like a trowel handle that you can tap along the surface.
Hey.
That's the spine of the scapula, subcutaneous and super important. Now, when we combine the scapula and clavicle, they sit on the rib cage like shoulder pads. The rib cage is thinnest at the top end, but with the shoulders, the thorax is widest at the top. The shoulder girdle is usually bigger in men than women, though it might not give any advantage in a fight. Anatomical details of the clavicle. Where do you think the arm begins? The arm begins at the pit of the neck.
Oh.
This is the only bone-to-bone connection of the arm to the trunk. The rest of the shoulder girdle never touches the rib cage. A network of muscles lies between them and secures them together. The pit of the neck is simple, but it has some pitfalls. Sorry.
No, you're not.
You may know that the sternomastoid tendons make a V shape in there, but only when they're tensed. And they're not always tensed. Watch for a box-shaped pocket. Don't place them too close together. Clavicles don't touch each other. They attach at the corners of the manubrium, spread out a good 2-finger distance from the center. An eyeball could fit in there.
Oh no, please don't.
What? You don't have to take it so literally.
Ligaments strap the clavicles to the sternum. They allow it to rotate on its ellipsoid joint and smooth out the bumpiness. So this area is usually smooth. Clavicles are subcutaneous all the way across. They anchor muscles from the neck and chest and serve as very important landmark lines. Anatomical details of the scapula. When we get to the end of the clavicle, we reach the acromion process. It seems like an extension of the clavicle, but it's actually an extension of the scapula, the farthest reach of the spine of the scapula. The acromion process is a flat, rectangular platform that steps down from the clavicle. From a top view, we can see the boxiness of the acromion process as the deltoid muscle wraps around it to attach to the front plane, side plane, and back plane. If you remember from the figure drawing course, we used this landmark to identify the top plane of the robobean. Let's look at the spine of the scapula in more detail. The spine on a human scapula twists from back to top. This means the spine of the scapula is a complex plane, like a ribbon on a cylinder. This may be hard to draw, but it's valuable. That rolling plane affects the surface, and it helps an artist know how the light changes as it twists. The glenoid cavity is the socket that holds the humerus. It has a shallow socket, not good for supporting weight, but great for mobility. The head of the humerus is a ball that fits into that socket, just below the acromion process. And since that socket is shallow, we have a network of ligaments called the rotator cuff that secure the ball of the humerus to the glenoid cavity. Works. Now, here's the super important thing about the scapula. The blade, primarily this medial border, and the spine of the scapula make the primary landmark lines. They make a fixed angle more than 90 degrees, And when the scapula moves, that angle stays fixed. So how the heck do we find these lines on a model? Where is the scapula on this crazy mess of bumps? A lot of the scapula is covered with a mesh of muscles, but these lines will always be visible. In some poses, especially on muscular or heavy people, we'll see them as indentations.
Pause.
The trapezius attaches along the
I want to guess. Okay, hang on. Do I remember? How much do I remember? Deltoid. I'm gonna help all of us figure this out, but I just need to test my brain real quick. Trapezius. Teres major and minor. I know there's some overlapping noodles happening in here. Rhomboid. I have no idea. I forgot a lot of the back. Latissimus dorsi. Delicious trickup and bickup. And then arm. Yeah. I think I got most of that. Infraspinatus in here somewhere. Yeah. Supraspinatus. There we go.
spine of the scapula.
That's what I'm talking
Rhomboids attach along the side.
about. I love anatomy.
A group of scapular muscles sit on the inside of the blade, and the deltoid attaches along the bottom of the spine. In other poses, and especially on very lean people, the bones project outward, since the volume of the muscles is thin and stretched. Motion. Before we move on to motion, let's ask why we even need a shoulder.
Why do we need a shoulder?
Why do we even need a shoulder? Well, obviously to move our arms, to place our hands where they should be.
Grabby.
Or shouldn't be.
What are you about to do?
Hey, Dad. Woo. Uh-oh.
An arm stuck to a rib cage couldn't do much beyond flopping around. A scapula allows movement because it has a ball and socket joint.
Very good.
If you're one of those weirdos that likes to scare your friends by popping your shoulder blade out, then you are an experienced anterior tilter.
I have chicken wings.
Please, just stop that. It's scary.
I can't control my scoliosis, you shut up.
Oh no, we're out of time. Well, to learn about the impressive motions of the scapula, head on over to proko.com/anatomy.
Cool.
In-
Wait, we don't need to see the rest of this. I'm good. I'm pretty sure the rest of this is other stuff. Wait, hold on. Tell me the homework.
In the premium anatomy course, each lesson has tape and draw from any proko.com/anatomy.
Verify this, he's not lying.
The assignment.
What is it?
First, draw the rib cage.
Is it just
Then draw the shoulder girdle on top of the rib cage. Draw around to the other side, ghosting it as it goes around. Look for angles and landmarks, and draw them as three-dimensional forms. We'll need to master this before we include muscles. Think about it.
Yes.
The positions of the bones determine the shape of the muscles. When we can draw the clavicle and scapula as forms, we have the underlying structure that shapes the shoulders. If you like this video, don't be all selfish. Share it with
did already. Did I like it? I didn't. I'm a liar. There we go. Okay. Yay! Alrighty. 1 second. I also should mention bloop. All of the things that he just said, I transcribed those into notes that you can buy on Patreon for only $3 if you want. What is happening back there? You having a good bath? Alright. But yeah, I can't take credit for anything Proko does. He is the man, he is the teacher, I am just the student. But I am here to hopefully make the journey to learning anatomy as easy as possible. Because I didn't have anybody helping me, and I really struggled learning all of this stuff. It's a lot. It's a very, very, very dense course. But super valuable, and I am, providing you the free stuff. I have bought the premium course, I have the premium knowledge, but I cannot show you that. So you have to go get it yourself. That in conjunction with all of the stuff we'll be doing today, such as, bloop bloop, the 3D model that we're going to be rendering today. Again, we're not here to do the super fancy 3D model that Proko showed in his video because he has very talented 3D artists working with him. I am not that. I am hoping to become that one day, but I'm not experienced in that stuff yet. So what I'm here to hopefully do is give you a bare bones, very easy to look at model of the scapula. And in addition to that, I should also show real quick, excuse me, yeah, you can also get this if you want to. My goal, again, is not to replace Proko. I am just a conduit additional part to this journey if you want to learn anatomy and maybe have a little bit of help for a little bit of a cheaper price, because we're all struggling right now. So yeah, all of this is available on my Patreon, which you can get via link down below if you wish, or type !Patreon in the Discord or the Twitch chat right now. Twitch? I can't talk, man. YouTube chat. We're on YouTube. This is here. You can have it. I'm a note sharer and you can take whatever I have. You can just have it. I don't care. Take it away. Also, music. I'll shut up in a second. Give me some Animal Crossing. Oh, there we go. Very good. Alrighty, fantastic. Oh, and I'll turn my mic up a little bit. Hello, there we go. Hopefully I didn't blast your ears out too much. So anyway, beyond that, if anyone ever has questions about certain parts of the body, there's another software that I can reference where we can take a more in-depth look at some of the stuff. But I'm happy to announce that today is our last bone to make. We're not going to be using Blender for muscles. I don't really know how to do the actual animation of that yet. I would love to, but I can't provide a proper model of that, and I don't feel comfortable making something I don't want to sell something I don't know how to properly make. So we might reference Blender for like the basic forms of it, like the what is it called? I can't talk. The pickup, your bicep. It's basically like a bread loaf. It's like a Twinkie. So maybe we could use Blender to build a Twinkie, but the actual tendons extending from it, the fancy way it curls in when you move it, all that stuff, that's fancy things that I would love to learn how to do at some point with constraints and stuff, and I can't at the moment. So anyway, we're just here to build out the skeleton, and when we get to the rest of the body, as in limbs, arms, and legs, we'll add those in. But for now, we're here to make a scapula. So let's get to the shoulder, yeah?
It's 3:30 p.m. Let's go grab a glass of water. And why don't you go wash your hands?
I just did that. Thank you, Google. It does that every week. Every week it jump scares me. Alright, so here's where I leave it up to you guys. This is going to probably be me futzing around and figuring out how to use Blender again. It's going to be a minute. So you're welcome to hang out and ask questions about anatomy, of course. Or you could just let this tune play in the background and check back in and see a shoulder appear at some point. So this will be basically me figuring out Blender and learning how to use it, and as well as hopefully if you want to also learn Blender, take some notes. But for the most part, I'm going to have something done and legible by the end of the stream. Whether I actually know what I'm doing while I'm doing it, probably not. But I know enough now to do a basic model. So here we go. Thanks for your patience, y'all. I'll probably be a little quieter from here on out and enjoy the vibes. Next week, we'll get to actual gesture and drawing, the reason we're here. So we use all the 3D software to make it a little bit easier to transition this to 2D and flip things around in our brain. There's a purpose to everything. Alrighty. For now, I might try something. I'm gonna let you look at my hands. If you have questions, you're welcome to ask me, but I'm probably gonna be quiet from here on out. So just enjoy some chill vibes while I figure out how to make a scapula. real quick, something I forgot to mention. If you would like a link to the notes that I made, you're welcome to use them as well. I will drop them in the Discord. I'm sorry, I keep saying the wrong thing. I'll drop them in the YouTube chat every once in a while for you to use if you want while I'm working. They'll only be accessible during certain parts of the stream though, so make sure you ask for them and use questions. Oh no! Oh, we're dropping frames like crazy. Sorry chat, not sure why. If it gets really bad, I'll call it here. Oh no. I'm gonna give it a few more minutes, but if stream is really bad, we might have to just call it. Sorry, my Wi-Fi is not great. Alrighty, it's improving for now, but let's see if we get any better. I'll be going out again, but if I have things to say, I'll pop back in. Of course, if you have questions, feel free to ask. Alright, I think that's the blade of the scapula done. Now let's find out where the spine lives. Remembering that this is a rolling plane. Complex planes are usually harder to draw, but that's why we're using 3D to help us model it, because it's going to be hard and wonky to look at. Flipping this complex shape around in your brain, hard. Hopefully this, a little bit easier. I could simplify it even more probably if I really wanted to, but I want it to be as close to the shape as it can be while still being somewhat complicated. Again, I'm not replacing Proko. He has a wonderful app called the Skelly app that basically has the same thing, but still good practice for me as well. Would recommend anybody trying to learn anything, try to make it in 3D. It's going to teach you a lot about the form before you can even draw it. Anyway, shutting up again. Sorry, I just realized my music stopped. Don't do that. Keep going. Sorry about that. Let's see if we can get some music playing for you guys. How long has it been quiet? My bad. I don't know where it left off, so I might play a song you already heard. Sorry. Oh, you're good. No problem. Thanks for letting me know, though. I appreciate it. I'm just here chilling. For the most part, I'm probably going to be quiet on this end, too. I'll just let you chill to some music today. No, it's okay. You're so good. I'm also not, because I'm like, there's not too much I can really contribute while I'm modeling. I can more so help you when I'm drawing. These days are usually slower for me, too, so it's all good. Don't worry about it. Appreciate you being here, though, Bomber. I really do. Thanks for the support, and to anybody lurking or stopping by, if there's anything that you have questions on, I'm happy to help you out, but no worries. You are good to lurk. But if you want help, you can't get help unless you ask for it.
To all the ladies with grace, grace.
I apologize, y'all. I seem to have run into a snafu. I would have been better off if I had this separated, but I think I'm gonna have to do this again. Sorry, y'all. I'm gonna have to run and make this part one more time. I know this isn't super glamorous to look at, but the end result will be worth it. I hope. BRB again.
Let's
Oh, this is really taxing my brain. Blender and I, we have a weird relationship. I'm trying to learn it, but you gotta force it sometimes. I'm gonna try to build the clavicle real quick and then maybe work my way backwards to the spine of this and the coracoid process real quick, and then I might call it. Because this part, this will be easy. It's just a big old box. It's a simple cube. Easy, I say in quotation marks. We'll see how long it takes me to get it, but hopefully not too long. And likewise, the clavicle is pretty easy. It's just it could be a cube or a cylinder, really depending on how you look at it, but probably a cylinder for that rounded shape. It's a flattened cylinder. I'm gonna try to do a little bit more for the stream, and then I'm probably gonna call it, because A, babies are gonna get hungry in a second, and B, I'm getting tired because my brain can only do so much Blender in a day without crapping out. So thanks for being here. I appreciate the support. I know these Blender days are a slog to get through sometimes. They are for me too. We're here for the drawing, and the drawing will be more fun next time. But the nice thing is, after we finish this, we won't be doing Blender for a while because we'll focus on the muscles, and muscles, we'll just draw those. I might talk about their basic forms in 3D, but we'll have other softwares to reference. This is really a practice for me, so no worries. I appreciate it if you're here, but I understand if you're gonna bounce. Thanks again, though. jumbled mess. I know it's not very legible right now. I'm gonna definitely come back to this and clean it up. All that's left to do is build a clavicle. Let's just get that in, and then I'll clean it later. Boy, howdy, tell me about a bone brew. Oh my god, yeah. It's definitely a beast to handle. I'm looking at this and I'm also like, yeah, no, there's no way this is making sense to my brain. Just remembering shortcuts, let alone actually placing them in the right place. My brain's breaking in half. But we gotta slog through the hard stuff to get to the meat so we can actually enjoy it and bear fruit from it. But whoa, the journey to getting there. Wow, I'm dead. Yeah. No, trust me, that's the goal, right? Where you can look at a gesture and just, yeah, I can turn that around in my brain. And I will say, actually, after the last few lessons of doing this, it is getting easier. But I didn't actually finish the last one, and I've yet to go back and go in there because it's just been a busy, crazy week. So I really dedicate anatomy just to Sundays. And even if I'm not finishing, the consistency of having this a weekly routine, it really is keeping my brain fresh and being able to do that. You gotta practice. The best experience is just doing it and just training your body and your brain to do things. Yes, our bodies are meant to do hard things, but yeah, the journey sucks getting there. It's like, wow, I feel so much stronger as an artist, but wow, there were a lot of days where I was like, oh, do I want to? Nah, but we're gonna, and it feels rewarding afterwards. So I don't blame you. The hard work is the reward, but it's not always fun in the process. I'm very much looking forward to the gesture journey later because this is going to be the hardest part of the stream for me for sure, is just actually remembering how to use Blender and then putting things in the right place. Next week will be in familiar territory. Still challenging, but we'll just do a tracing. And then the following week we'll be reflecting it back on the other side. So the fact that you're still here sitting through me slogging through this, I'm not even making any legible sense. I don't even know what I'm looking at right now. This is a clavicle, I guess. But the nice thing is we're actually almost done. I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger and I'm gonna flip her. Let's see. I'll just talk this last part through because I'm actually almost done. Yeah. Oh. Enter. And now we just move it in the right place. Get out of here. But yeah, props to anybody who watches the the Blender videos. I don't blame you. I'm tired too. Thank you. And even if it's just background noise, I don't blame you. But this will be something later, and I'll be able to afford. I'll give you something proper in the Patreon. All right, let's really quickly. I guess I can put my face back on now because I'm done. Hello. It's a slightly darker day now. How's music? Music still playing? I can't hear it. Apparently my headphones died. Are we still playing music? I don't hear anything, but I'm gonna trust OBS and say yes, you are hearing music. Weird. Did my headphones die? Well, right now Celeste is playing. I can't hear it, but let's assume that it is. Yes, I think I know what to do. Yeah, we're gonna flatten this puppy. Make it a little thinner. Yeah, there we go. And see if we can solo this. God, this is a mess. We'll fix it later. We'll fix it in post. Yeah, yikers though. No one said becoming a master artist is easy. You just get there at some point. Oh god. No, let's actually bevel real quick. I need to bevel you. Can I not? Maybe we start with one. Oh, there's music. Whoa, what? What did I do? I didn't mean to do that. Okay, it's real quiet. But it is playing. Yeah. B. I don't know what that does. I thought. Is it control B? No? Fine. One more time. One more time. I think this is what I'm going for. Let's see. Yes, something like that. Oh no. Okay, not really what I was going for, but something like that. It's definitely not in the right place. It's way too big, and it's not at all sized correctly, but it's getting there. And the the point was to at least get somewhat close. I'll tie it up and put it all together later. This is the only way we get better, folks. You gotta do the hard work and practice. I don't always want to work out, but I gotta every day. At least 5 days a week, I try. Ooh, it's not always possible, though. Some days I'm like, nah. But we here. Struggle bus is how we get stronger. Okay, that's really ugly. That's not at all what I was going for, but it's kind of a clavicle. It's a bike. This area is way too thin. I'm not really feeling like continuing this on stream. This would just be a struggle fest and nobody here needs to see that. So, I'm gonna call it here. I do appreciate every single one of you who either popped in for a minute and just saw the struggle and was like, ah, dude, good luck. I'm gonna bounce. Bone Brew, you're a real one. Thank you so much for being here, as well as to anybody who lurks and just stops through. The Crystal Library is a place for knowledge. Let's turn this down a little bit. Thank you, if there's any questions you ever have regarding anatomy, at some point I will be able to officially make it a course that I can give you all of the assets. I don't plan to ever be a teacher, but I'm just here to be a student with you. So as I learn stuff, you learn it with me, and you're welcome to take a ride on this journey and join the struggle bus, because this is how we improve. I genuinely feel like I've grown a lot in the last few months just because of the hard work we do in here. It's not fun, it's not glamorous, but it is worth it, and it takes time. So if anything, no, we're not going to be Blender Masters by the end of this journey, but will I have at least a better understanding of it after the donut course I took? Yes! Can I successfully flip bodies around in my brain? Not always, not perfectly, but we'll find out, I guess, in a couple weeks when we try to do it for the shoulders. So again, a reminder, there is a poll. If you would like to vote on which picture we'd look at first, you get all the power. There is also a Discord, by the way, and if you would like to drop some knowledge yourself, I'm only one person. If you have information your own that you would like to put into the Crystal Library, you can put it in there as well. And last but not least, again, this is not ready yet for Patreon, but there are basically a ton of assets that I've made from scratch. 5 years of my journey is on there. Hundreds of notes that I've ever taken, basically related to anything graphic design, motion design, and anatomy, all in the Patreon that you can just have. Because I don't care. Take my knowledge and surpass me. Go further than me. That's our journey. That's my job, is to make you successful and help you grow. So go get it. All right. So anyways, thank you, Bone Brew. Appreciate you. And as always, my friends, PLD, keep playing, keep loving, and keep dreaming. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for being here. Ciao for now.